Listener! Hey! Listener! I don't know what I'm doing there. You do this every week. I don't know. You got to do something for yourself every now and then. Listener! Repeat, favorite, second time back. Give it up for Brenna Jordan. She's one of my favorites. I love having her. I wish she lived in New York so we could get her as a co-host. She's so fantastic, so funny. We get into her transition journey and talking about her treatment as being perceived as a man and passing as a cis woman. It's a really interesting conversation, and she's absolutely hilarious. It's very insightful, but also very funny. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And then as always, patreon.com/WHGS to give us the money. Give us the money, listener. No, but for real, it really, really helps. And is there anything that costs $1? There's not. Come on, you know it. It's a good deal to feel the love in your heart by supporting queer artists and queer community. And if you're looking for queer community, remember to check out the Discord. It's on my website, the invitation link at the bottom of my page. If you're seeking out community, it's always there. We have a great moderator, Abby. Rip Jess. She's not dead. She just was our moderator for a while, and I want to honor her and the things that she did. So yeah, go check out our little Discord community. And have a great week, guys. Listener, this episode is brought to you by my favorite mattress brand, Helix. And in the same way that America will never die, the Helix 4th of July sale goes on and on. Yes, it's still available. 27% off site-wide for the best mattress in the game. Trust me, I'm sleeping on it. So head to helixsleep.com/gaysex for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of We're Having Gay Sex. One more time, that's helixsleep.com/gaysex for 27% off site-wide. Head to helixsleep.com/gaysex one more time for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of We're Having Gay Sex. helixsleep.com/gaysex. Make sure you enter our show name, We're Having Gay Sex, after checkout so they know we sent you. Listener, this episode is brought to you by Factor. Factor's chef-created, dietitian-approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. I absolutely love Factor. It's as quick and delicious as they're saying, okay? Get started at factormeals.com/gay50off and use code gay50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code gay50off at factormeals.com/gay50off for 50% off plus free shipping. Factormeals.com/gay50off.
I've been going by Brena for about a year now. The imposter syndrome has gone away.
Oh, I love that.
Let's go.
I am very lucky to have the amazing parents that I do have, thank God. They were like, how would you feel about us picking a new name? And then they told me those names. I said, oh, fuck no, baby. I'm in charge of this at this
point. What is going on with Iran? I haven't checked in since, do we know?
Last I saw, it was like there were strikes, but we hadn't officially declared war. But it's like, I feel like that's just, is that just semantic? Like, does that make any difference?
It is crazy. Like, at what point don't you need to go to Congress for this? I know that, like, lately.
Yeah, you were, like, supposed to, yeah.
Well, I don't think George Bush did either at first. If I remember properly.
Is the workaround that he hasn't technically declared war? He's just done something that's obviously going to cause a war?
That is just the most.
It's literally. I'm not touching you. Technically, I'm not touching you.
Right. It's like the most consequential gaslighting of all time. Well, technically, babe, we're not at war.
JD Vance released a statement saying that he nor any of the other divas surrounded by Trump had no idea that he did it. I'm not
Jesus.
I'm not kidding. Like, it's like Trump is a battle of homos and no one's communicating with each other. This is worse than, like, being in a relationship with an avoidant. It's like no one wants to talk. No one wants to talk.
But how is that a flex at all? Like, why would he do that? Why on earth would you be like, no, he didn't even tell me, bro? Like, I'm vice president, but I didn't even know shit. Like, what is that?
He's a. I mean, there's nothing. We are being ruled by. It's horrible. Are you kidding me? He wears more makeup than me, and I'm a full blown. Yes, of course. Well, yes. Oopsies. 2 slurs. We got it.
Maddie, last time Brena said a lot of slurs.
Yeah, it was a joke from last time.
The ones Brena could say.
Yeah, the ones I could say. Okay.
It'd be funny if they were only the ones that she couldn't say. But
shut up.
We did not have that problem on the podcast. But anyway, gay sex, shall we?
Oh God. Let's go from blowing stuff up to gay sex. Yes.
I mean, we definitely hit her on from the back. We got in there real deep.
Mama, we topped them. Oh no.
Got nothing, Maddie?
I got nothing. I'm really scared.
No, same.
I'm really scared and really sad. What the fuck?
Well, here's the thing, you guys. After doing this for like 5 years, because we're doing a double episode today. We just recorded another episode, Brena, with Georgia Bridgers. Do you know Georgia? She's lovely.
Yes.
You should know her.
No, I'm lying.
You do?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm a face person. It's like, just put the money on the nightstand and get out. I don't even need to know the name. Oh, I know this lovely diva. Is that her? Oh, she's stunning. Is she funny?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She is.
She's really funny. But we just did an episode with her, and I was saying, like, I am like so thin on gay sex right now. I think
thin.
Well, actually, yeah, thin. Like, I don't have much.
Okay.
Well, I'm having gay sex, but like having like a great story, I'm a little lacking on right now. Yeah, because let me just be truthful. Like I just enrolled in acting class, and
me too.
Wait, what are you studying?
Meisner.
I'm studying Meisner. Where are you doing it?
Up. Wait, I'm doing it in Los Angeles at his studio that he opened.
Yeah, you're doing it in Los Angeles at his studio.
I know. It's like acting class in LA. It's like the biggest. It sounds like the biggest fucking scam in the world.
No,
honestly.
I was just doing repetition with you. Did you study Meisner, Maddie? Or are we all Meisner girlies?
No, but the S something school in Esper. Yeah. I have a lot of friends doing that, and I wanted to do it.
I'm one of them. I am.
Oh my God, are you really?
Know? Yeah, who else do you know doing Esper this summer?
I thought like Ahmed and Danish.
I'm not in their class, but Lucas and Yvette are doing it, and Remy Casimir, friend of the pod, and me and Pranav are in a class together.
That is so cool that you guys are doing Meisner too. That's what are the odds?
It's 3 hours 3 times a week. So it's 9 hours a week and the rehearsal that we have to do in between.
Yep.
So my schedule is crazy.
I have it today.
When do you? Oh, me too. I'm going right after this podcast to my acting class.
Yay. Yay.
Are you enjoying it so far? How long have you been in it?
I have been in it since April. We finished the repetition exercises and we're on memorization stuff. See, the thing about Meisner is it is a specific, like they have a routine as to how they do it. I'm sure you're aware. And so every time we go in there, we're like working on something and then we finish that and move on to the next thing. I don't know. So right now it's memorization and it is so fucking dumb, but I love it. I mean, it's fucking dumb because it's like they're having us memorize things in a way that I've never memorized things before in my life. It is silly, but I'm trusting.
What's the memorize? I know the repetition thing, but what's the approach to memorization?
Well, okay, so we just started it. So my instructor has been splitting up the memorization in different chapters, if you will. So maybe this isn't a memorization practice in totality, but basically what we're doing is we get some dialogue and we get assigned partners and I have to learn every bit of my dialogue as a monologue. And then the partner has to do the same for theirs, but we can't know theirs. So then we have to say it to each other, and we have to figure out where their dialogue fits with ours. So we're like saying the monologues to each other.
That's genius.
And we have to stop them. We have to stop them when we think it's our turn to speak, or when we would be responding to what they're saying.
When you would be moved to speak.
Moved,
that's
affected, and listening.
Yes.
And listening.
Yes.
So it gets you out of the, my line's coming up. You know, it's like now I'm actually responding. And it's
that's
so
amazing.
fucking
I love
weird.
that.
Wow.
I will say I'm in the repetition right now, and it is like you're in there for 3 hours watching other people repeat, and the cringe is excruciating. It is like actually and I'm really not trying to shit on my classmates, but because there are some really good people in there, and then there are some people who are still learning, and it is crazy to watch how much variation there is. So for the listener at home, first of all, if this isn't gay sex, if this is not tree, I don't know what is. Okay?
Oh, it's so gay. It's fat. Oh.
Talking about Meisner with a trans woman while a non-binary person listens.
And Meisner was a he was.
Had to be.
Clock it.
I don't know if the Esper, because Esper is like a variation on Meisner. So, but basically.
Was it Esper the student?
It might have been.
Sorry.
So, Maddie, I would look at you and have like an organic take. I'd be like, Maddie, I love your glasses. Or I'd say, I love your glasses. And then you would say, you love my glasses, because we want to be truthful. You're repeating, but you're also augmenting the sentence to make it true for you. So you'd repeat back, you love my glasses. And you just go back and forth until one of you gives the other person a behavioral change to work off of. And then you state that change kind of out loud. Maybe the person got louder. You'd say like, oh, you got louder. Or maybe the person seemed exhausted by the exercise. You'd say, oh, you seem exhausted. And it's amazing to watch people just not give anybody anything for a full 5 minutes. It's truly, it is excruciating to watch.
Is it supposed to happen organically, or can you like get louder to give the person something?
You're just being truthful and authentic. So yeah, it should happen organically. It's sort of like a lot of people naturally fall into the sort of I'm getting tired of this kind of deal, because you're just repeating back and forth and back and forth. So that's the most frequent one you see is like, you seem annoyed. I seem annoyed. You seem annoyed. I seem annoyed. Yeah. Like, it's like, and you're just, it's brutal.
I like the one where I say, you're boring as fuck. But that's not me instigating anything. That's me being truthful, just not just caring enough about them to tell them how I honestly feel. You're boring as fuck. That's not instigation. That's truth. That is truth,
Are you reading people for filth, and the acting teacher's like, Brenna, you gotta stop reading people for filth?
You can't say it's, not fun to watch. I mean, it's not, look, I'm not reading people to filth. It's just some of these girls are not giving anything. And I'm like, shit, I'm bored. Let's
yes.
The thing is it never comes from a place of doing it just to do it. Like, I'm not doing it because I know like the reality television producers are going to live for it. I'm doing it because it's honestly how I feel. It's honestly, or this might be bad of me, but one of the girls, I can't say that.
Say it.
One of the girls, okay, well, we might have to cut this. One of the students in my class was late to my rehearsal because she was having sex with the other one of the students in the class. And so I wanted to say it so bad, but I was like, you were fucking my partner, and that's why she was late today, sort of moment.
Oh my God.
You said that in the repetition?
What?
And what'd she say? I was late to class today because I was fucking... She sent it back?
No, I'm just kidding. None of that happened. But I wanted to. I wanted to so bad. I know. I know. I would have said it to the man. It's always the man's fault. It's never the girl's fault.
I agree. Make her come. Just get her to come. We can all start faster, you know?
I know. So, see, am I showing my true colors? Am I a bad person? No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, it's juicy.
But what
was that chicken?
My big white cock. My big white cock.
Oh my God, it's a chicken purse.
It literally is a churse. It's a churse. Isn't that so cute? She has like this little slit at the very beginning.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I keep documents in there. I can put documents in it.
Your big white cock has a slit.
Yeah.
Very trans of it.
Honey, the house down. The house down.
But all of this is to say is that I am so busy. So Jen and I are like, for the first time in our relationship, are really being like a boring married couple and being super intentional about having sex. Like, we have to talk to each other. Like, we like to have sex in the morning. So we have to talk to each other like, hey, tomorrow we got it. It's been like 5 days, 6 days.
Does it take any of the spontaneity or sexiness out of it?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of the bullshit of people being like, no, it's so fun. It's so sexy. Yeah, there is an element of surprise that is missing from it. But you know what?
That's really funny.
I love having sex with her, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
that's
like,
healthy.
Yes, like maybe it's not because we're not doing as many romantic activities together, so therefore, like, you know, like, of course it's like so romantic to just get up and start kissing each other and it happens. Like, of course, duh, like that's the best. But even if it's just like, hey, do you have time? Are you horny? Do you have time? Yeah, I am horny. I do have time. Repetition in Meisner. Hey, you seem horny. Do you have time?
I do seem horny. I do have time. You know what? At least you can have spontaneity. Do you realize for me, I have to shove a whole water bottle up my ass before I even get to have any sort of fun? Are you kidding me, girl? It is like the water park. It is like wet and wild in the bathroom. There's no such thing as spontaneity. And if there is, I'm praying. I am praying. Do not call me Picasso. I
Brenna,
support trans women and visual arts, but I am not going to be painting nothing like a Picasso diva.
Brenna, I forgot to introduce you. Do you mind introducing yourself?
Hi, I'm Brenna.
You're a content creator?
Yes.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok. I am not on Grindr anymore. I was on Fields for a little bit. At Brenna Jordan.
And you're going by Brena now, because that was sort of a question that we had on the last pod. We were like, what name are you gonna go by? And that's all settled. You're feeling good about it?
I literally changed my name like the day our last podcast episode went on. I've been going by Brenna for about a year now. It just didn't really land until now. So the imposter syndrome has gone away.
Oh, I love that.
Let's go.
It's interesting. It feels like a gag because I never wanted to be like an annoying, like, you know, these are my pronouns. This is mine. Like, you have to call me River. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no offense. But there was a dissonance I felt between Brenna, and now I finally feel like that name is mine. So it is beautiful. It is very beautiful. And I do like, you know, now I hear Brenna and I'm like, oh, okay, boo. I hear Brendan and I'm like, okay, I used to know that, you know. Sort of thing. It's interesting for sure. And I had a lot of conversation with trans women about that because I'd always be like, do y'all ever felt dumb for choosing your new names? Like, who the fuck are you to call yourself Elizabeth all of a sudden? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, you know, when the birth certificate says like Brian or something.
I've been thinking about that. Obviously, like, I don't have that personal experience, but like, it is such an interesting thing to choose your own name. And I wish we lived, I don't know how people feel about this because whenever I talk about it on stage, all the cis people just get super butt tight and they don't know how to feel about it. But I like kind of think it would be a beautiful thing if the world were accepting enough that if you come out as trans to your parents, you could say, would you help me pick a name? Because, right? Okay, right? Like, wouldn't that be a beautiful thing?
Yeah, I thought that was I am very blessed with, see, you are on the dot. I am very lucky to have the amazing parents that I do have, thank God.
Ally.
And they even said that. They were like, how would you feel about us picking a new name? And then they told me those names. I said, oh, fuck no, baby. I'm in charge of this at this point. They said something like Kelsey. I said, oh, for my goddamn dead body, I will not be Kelsey. I'm sorry. Kelsey.
Well, I think veto privilege is fine. I do. I think veto privilege is fine. Because if I could do veto privilege, do you think I'd be named Ashley?
Wait, yeah, you don't feel like an Ashley?
Do I seem like an Ashley to you, Maddie?
No.
Yeah.
Do I seem like a Maddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of do.
You seem like a Maddie.
But wait, what did you pick as your name? You're like weird.
I was Schmooly for a sec, but this seems disrespectful. But I was experimenting with, I was going through a simultaneous non-binary and Jewish identity kind of phase at one point. Not to call it a phase. Schmooly was, non-binary wasn't a phase. Schmooly was a phase, though. Schmooly, we tried on.
Does that mean anything? Is this a Jewish joke I'm not getting?
Yes.
No, it's like a Jewish name, I think. But my name was Shmooly Wiener, and it was pretty funny.
Shmooly Wiener.
Just on Facebook.
Fucking hilarious. But, yeah, I mean, just to get back into the gay sex, Jen and I have been doing like a lot of super open communication without like, I think we're just at that point in our relationship where we've been together long enough that now having really good sex, even though like we have really good sex naturally, we have good chemistry and we love each other. But I think also to like keep things fun, it's a conversation. You know, like it has to be a conversation that we're making time because we're both super busy and we have limited windows, and those windows don't naturally align with kind of the schedules that we have right now. And also just like being like, do you want to have rough sex? Do you want to have romantic sex? Like, because we're not like, we don't have all the time to like find it organically. You know what I mean? Like, we're really, I hope she's okay with me talking about this, but.
When you say you have conversations, are these solely initiation type of conversations, or are these conversations like hey, what are you into lately?
Yeah, I think it's more, I think we're having them more when we're not having sex, which I think is like super important.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Because then you can be a lot more like clinical with it. Whereas like in the moment, you're kind of like, you are trying to say that stuff in like a sexy way.
You're trying to say it in a sexy way and you don't want to be mean or judgmental and you don't want to like throw the other person off. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be like, this could be rougher, like in bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to be emotionally and sexually driven. So the conversations are usually like nowhere near when we're having sex. And they're like, oh, and you know, did you like that level of like roughness or whatever? That's like kind of one of the conversations we've been having.
I am so happy you were having some lesbian sex. I have never had lesbian sex in my life, honestly.
Do you think you will?
No.
I think we talked about.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Like, hell no.
You don't have to be a lesbian, Brenna. It's okay.
Yeah, I wish I was a lesbian. Yes.
I feel like in the queer community, there's been a full circle, especially with trans identity. There's been like a full circle back to like, people just want everyone to be fucking everybody. And I'm like, look, I'm with you, but like, I can't. Like, I really can't.
Are we talking about
Wait,
poly,
what do you mean?
or are we talking about like orientation?
No, I mean like, I think it's like, I'm fairly monosexual. Like I'm a lesbian. I've hooked up with, like, I'm attracted to
What the fuck is monosexual?
Meaning that I'm not bisexual. I love this so much.
Girl, I'm like, there's these new words all the time. Like, on the alphabet soup, girl. I'm kidding.
Well, monosexual is interesting.
Alphabet soup.
Because I like, I'm definitely attracted to femininity. But there can be femininity within people who identify as male or as a man, and there's definitely femininity with folks who are non-binary. You know what I mean? And
like Ryan Seacrest. He's very feminine.
That got like a smoker's cough. It got like a coal miner cough out of me.
I told
so funny.
Maddie, I told you she's so funny.
It's hilarious.
Just like Ryan Seacrest. Sometimes when I see Ryan Seacrest, I really question myself. I'm like,
right, with the Ryan Seacrest with the right haircut would get your fingers twitching a bit. I know it would.
The idea that fingers twitch like a dick is so funny. Like they get hard.
Yes, exactly.
I'm like trying to be on a date and drink coffee and my fingers just keep extending away from the cup. Yeah, like Ryan Seacrest. No, but you know what I mean. So then there's the additional. So like I'm attracted to femininity. I don't love masculinity. Like I'll meet women who are very masculine and I'm not super attracted to them. But I know it's complicated. Yes, exactly. Even when they're physically attractive, like I'm like, I just like can't on a vibe level wrap my brain around this. And so like, it's caused me to do some like thinking, you know what I mean, about my own sexuality and who I'm attracted to. And I think about what other people are attracted to and how they manage that and manage their identity. And at the end of the day, I don't think it's super important that we have all the labels right or whatever, but like, it's definitely like, I haven't had a ton of experiences sexually with trans people. So I haven't worked with like the full breadth of every combination of situations that you can have with that. But like, because of that, I have no like closed doors. You know what I mean? Like I'm open to any attraction that I experience and I'm always open to thinking about it. And I don't think that changes like my lesbian identity, But
no, you're still a you know what.
But I get, because I was asking you if you'd ever be with a woman. Listener, do you or don't you want to get the best sleep of your life? Hey, I'm talking to you. Helix makes the best mattresses in the game. Are you on one? Hey, dummy. Hey, stupid. Because I'm sleeping on a Helix mattress. And I'm getting the best sleep of my life. I went to helixsleep.com/gaysex. I took their 2-minute mattress quiz and I was matched with the perfect mattress for me and my lower back pain. And now I'm fixed. Hey, idiot. Do you even want to save money on your mattress? What's even in your mattress? Do you know? Do you know whether it's a combination of steel coils and the highest quality memory foam in the game like a Helix? Well, guess what? I'm going to hook you up, listener. Right now. You can get 27% off site-wide, and that's exclusive for listeners of We're Having Gay Sex. Go to helixsleep.com/gaysex for 27% off site-wide. Don't be stupid! Head to helixsleep.com/gaysex one more time for 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of We're Having Gay Sex. One more time, that's helixsleep.com/gaysex for 27% off site-wide. Make sure you enter our show name, We're Having Gay Sex, after checkout so they know we sent you.
You know what? I'll say this. I will put out for the right kind of lesbian. Some of these lesbians, they really know how to treat a girl. I'll say this. I was cursed at birth by being attracted to men because men just cannot give you. I I am fucking honest. You will never be able to say I wasn't truthful. Well, actually, that's such a lie. I'm lying to your face right now. I lie a lot. But I am being honest about the fact that women are able and capable to reach such an emotional depth with you that a man simply cannot uphold. I thought about spiking my boyfriend's water with estradiol once. Just so I'm kidding. But if a little estrogen gets in the water supply, I'm not complaining that much. I love tits. Let them grow tits.
When it comes to guys, what's your type? Oh yeah, what's your type generally?
Usually a man who treats me like shit.
But wait, aren't you still with your boyfriend?
I am. I don't like to talk. He's a
sweetie pie.
He really is. I
had like some questions about him, but I didn't want to like invade your privacy.
He doesn't have any social media. He only uses Reddit to look at shemale porn. Like, it really is very limited. I'm done. Don't put that part in there.
Really? Because it was pretty funny.
Put that part in there. Anyways, sorry. I haven't said his name, right? Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, so he's a very private person, so I won't speak on it too much, but you can go ahead and ask any questions because I love talking about the dynamics.
Can I ask the one question and we can cut the question if you're not comfortable answering?
Yeah.
But he just seemed like a very prototypical, not like macho guy, but like I just wouldn't, if I saw him walking down the street, I never would have guessed he was queer in any way. And I understand that like you're a woman, he's a man, but like when you're bringing in trans people, it's spicy straight. It's not straight. It's spicy straight.
At least for him, see, I'm speaking on myself and my dynamic. I have never been. I have had sex with men who like I'm straight, but the most fulfilling sexual encounters I've had with men are the ones that claim their queerness in a certain capacity in a way that is only making sense to them in their brain. Not only making sense to them in their brain, but what their sexuality is not the norm. You know what I mean? So he identifies as such, which has been the biggest reason why our dynamic together works. And not only that, but he's proud of it. Like, yes, he doesn't disclose to every single one of his friends about my transness because, honey, a lot of them can't tell. Well, yes, okay, it's a privilege. But you know, it's a privilege. But I mean,
I will say, Brenna, like you kind of won the biological jackpot. Like you are tiny. What are you, 5'4"?
Yes. Of course. Of course. Well, and I hit my tranniversary 1 year on Saturday. I've been transitioning for a year. And so it's just been really, thank you so much. Thank you. So but he's also, to finish my thought, he is not against, like he would fully be like, yes, I'm dating a trans woman. His mother knows that. So, you know, it is, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I really wouldn't. And any man I date, you know what I mean? Whether it's this one or another one, I'm not accepting less than what I deserve. What did that stupid bitch say from the horror movie? What's her name? Maxine. Dumb.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She says this slogan, I will not accept anything less than what I deserve. Yes, it's one of the few good things about that film is that line. So, thank you. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, he's lovely. He's lovely. But I guess, can I ask, does he, because I think it takes a really special straight guy, and it shouldn't be this way, but it takes a really special, like my friend Neil, he's done this podcast. He says that he's we love Neil Rubenstein. He identifies as pansexual, but he's really only attracted to women. But when he says women, he includes trans women. He's like, I like, I like trans women. I like women with dicks. I like women without dicks. You know, like he likes really the full umbrella of the woman experience. I hope that I'm speaking respectfully.
You are. I mean, it's all in the intention, in my opinion. I can guarantee you, speaking from your experience, I don't think I would ever worry about you coming from a place of
that's very nice. Can you tell that to the people in the comments?
Oh, well, I'm not the voice for the trans community, but I will say it to me that I know.
That, you know why that's why I brought you on, Brenna.
You know what?
You're the voice of the
trans
generation
community.
of the trans community. But you know what I mean? Like, I just wish I knew more men who are like,
there are a shit ton of them out there.
Because they're out there, but they don't say it. And I just feel like the world would be such a better place.
I talk about this with my partner all the time. I really do. Because honestly, it's just that curiosity that men have is so common, and honest to God, most of them do not care one bit about the transness of someone, because men see flesh, they see meat, they don't really care about a lot of these things. And if someone's hot, that's all they're looking at. If it spikes their sexual interest at some point. I had a 22-year-old person, a man who I was speaking with, who I worked with, and he said,
how old was he?
22. Young man.
Okay,
yeah, I won't say, and he was saying he is very straight, very Middle Eastern, conservative, all of that, but he felt safe enough to share this with me, that he said that he was having a guys hang out with his friends, and they said, yo, would you rather hook up with an ugly cis woman? That's not what they said, obviously, or like a 10 out of 10 trans woman. And all of them said the 10 out of 10 trans women, which is just horrible to even think that they're playing this game to begin with.
This is not my favorite representation of men that I've ever heard. I'm not going to lie. It's not wouldn't say it's a great day for humanity in this Would You Rather. Don't love that he told you about it so brazenly.
I'm like, I'm glad you feel safe to share this with me.
Yeah, can we talk about the negative representation for mid-cis women? I'd like to speak up, please. And say that,
oh my God. No,
I'd also like to point out that he's saying this to you, being like, hey, most of my friends think that you're better than a total uggo, Brenna.
Oh, he thought that was progressive?
Yes. Well, and then he asked me to take him to the trans bar, to which I said no. But that's what I'm getting at, is they're all curious.
Jesus Christ.
They're all curious. Even if they're not, I don't know. I'm tired. And I'm shutting up. I'm silencing myself.
I mean, your perspective is like fantastic.
It's interesting.
You know?
It really is. I honestly, if I can just say, it is so sad to be a trans woman who is a romantic. I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for a lot of the girls, because at the end of the day, I truly believe that we all want to find love, whether that is in one person or multiple people, whatever that looks like for them. I believe at the end of the day, we just want to be loved, we want to be seen, and we want to just be seen as normal human beings, as women, as, not solely just for our identity, where our identities aren't just the main topic of conversation, because then, that can get into some fetishistic perspectives, obviously. But we just want normal lives. That's the biggest gag of it all, is we don't even want to be sticking out in how can I explain this? How can I better articulate my words? We just want to live our lives, and we have bigger dreams than just, being a trans woman. Like that's just at the core of our identity, obviously, and that informs a lot of our art, a lot of our interests, a lot of the ways that we approach about lives. It gives us a well-rounded perspective of life, living in both identities, coming from gay male, sometimes straight male, whatever. We just want to live our lives at the end of the day. And I'm not trying to get preachy, but the more I think about it, the more lately coming into the second year of my transition, I'm like, okay, that was really exciting. What else am I than just a trans woman? Like, what do I really like? What is the woman that I want to be and grow into? Who do I want to be in 10 years? Like, do I want to be a mother? Do I want to have a white picket fence fantasy? Do I want to be like a rich wife touring the world? I don't know.
Wait, have you thought about stealing medals from women in sports?
Yes, all the time. Oh, all the time. Yeah, I run and can... Honey, these man limbs are coming for all of the Olympic gold medals. You better get ready. This 5'4", 120 pounds. I am ready. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it, ladies. I'm infiltrating.
Beautiful, Brena. Sorry I cut you off. Such a beautiful thing I put that joke in at the end.
Oh, thank God. Thank God you said it, because I was about to. My biggest dream in the world is to steal gold medals from Olympic women athletes. Yes. I don't even know what the Olympics are, really. What? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Like, what happens there? And is it like a film festival in the sense of there's a bunch of shows going on and we all pick what game we're going to? I don't know.
Actually, it is kind of like that.
It sounds stupid. And honestly, like, maybe the performance that happens at the beginning is pretty cunt. But other than that, girl.
Wait, my question is, so like, has anything in your daily life surprised you about like your interactions with people? I can't believe I've never asked a trans person that. Like, well, I would love to be a boy for a day, to like, specifically a boy, not a man, just to feel like, I don't know. I've always wanted to know, you know?
It's a difficult, well, not difficult. It's an interesting question to ask, because speaking of the privilege of passing, I have been getting referred to as ma'am since I was 14. And without even trying, I had short hair, like buzzed to the sides. Like, I was getting called ma'am all the time, like even by TSA agents. Every trans person will talk to you about TSA, because did you know that those X-ray machines used to be gendered? Yeah. And I think some of them still are. Someone fact check that. I don't know. And all the time they would pick the pink one, which is female anatomy, and I would always get put into that machine, and then they'd call me to the side and say, ma'am, there's, they'd point to the screen, there's this big, keep in mind, really big yellow square illuminating in the groin area. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a big one. And they would always ask if, I would like to be patted down here or in private. And I said, do it here, mama. Clock in. I mean, shit. So, well, okay, is that bad? I mean, what? That's not harassment, is it?
That's hilarious. Clock in is hilarious.
Well, yes, because you could just see their faces. They're like patting up my thigh, and all of a sudden it's a, have a good day. Like, thank you. So, I mean, sometimes I wouldn't do that. Sometimes I'd just be like, can you just scan it as male? But then I have to out myself. You know what I mean? Like, I have to say it.
That's crazy.
And then, like, 3 agents are listening, and that's my business anyways. But yeah, so that's the only time I really...
Must be very complicated for intersex people.
I can imagine. Oh my God. I mean, it was so silly. I don't really know why they had to have it that way. But so my whole life I've been getting called ma'am, and I feel like it definitely, the type of people I attract are different now, since like, the hair's grown out, and I don't know. It's my experience has been an interesting one, because I feel I've been a girl, I've been a woman for a lot longer than I have transitioned.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It's almost like just because of your natural, just who you are, people.
I mean, I was always but yeah, I had Sorry, I got.
Can you set the TSA scanner to that?
Yeah, I was like, y'all got the button? Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting question.
Is that I've never talked about that question.
I feel a lot smaller in the world, if that makes sense. Like,
whoa,
wow.
Even though,
explain that.
I pass a lot more than I did when I was in my teens. I mean, even though I would get called ma'am, I was still like lesbian coded type of tease. But now, since I don't know, I mean, I have noticed my confidence levels in public spaces go down. Has gone down. I have noticed myself being afraid to take up more space. And in the sense of like where I am speaking lower than normal, or I'm constantly having to move around things, like squirming around things instead of, excuse me, sort of thing. And maybe that's my own thing that I have to deal with, but feeling smaller in the world is such a feeling that I have been writing a lot about in my own little journal thing. I definitely feel smaller.
My sister loves to send me little feminist studies and things, and she sent me one once that was like, if two people are walking down the street, one's a man, one's a woman, it's essentially a game of chicken. The man almost never moves out of the way. The woman always does. So I don't think it might.
Always.
I don't think that it's you. I think that probably little by little, more men have been standing in your way, and maybe you're just growing accustomed to it at this point.
I think so, honestly. And unfortunately, a lot of my learnings of what a woman is and what that means and how she acts in society is informed by obviously male-dominant patriarchal standards. And I think that's a lot of us trans women find, at least in the beginning, we find safety in that because it is affirming in a twisted sense.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's
no,
so
it really
interesting.
is. It's like, oh, I'm getting paid less. How affirming. Like, that's fierce, I transitioned to get paid less. No, but it's more so, I don't know, like that. I don't know, like that fearing of the world almost becomes affirming in a weird way, or the fearing of like, I have to run to my car because it's nighttime and I'm at the grocery store. It becomes affirming in a really twisted way.
Listener, summer is here. More sun, more light, more time to do all the things that make summer so special. And the number one thing you don't want to be doing all summer? Spending hours cooking inside. That's where Factor comes in. Factor's chef-created, dietitian-approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. Factor's meals arrive fresh and ready to eat. They're perfect for any active lifestyle over summer and beyond. I absolutely love Factor's diversity. Plus, they offer protein-packed and vegetarian meals, which I absolutely love as a vegetarian trying to get my protein. Plus, it's quick. You make them in 2 minutes. They taste delicious. You cannot screw it up. I absolutely love Factor. Really helps me as someone who's constantly traveling, booked and busy all day, and I just need to throw something in the microwave and eat it real quick, and it's so good. Get started at factormeals.com/gay50off and use code gay50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code gay50off at factormeals.com/gay50off for 50% off plus free shipping. factormeals.com/gay50.
I hope this doesn't sound like I'm overstepping to sound like to relate to it at all, because I know I'm coming from a totally different angle. But I feel this weird frustration where whenever I have a day where I'm dressed up really femme and I think I look good and men think I look good and they finally treat me like I'm pretty, it also comes with a level of disrespect and dismissal. And I get so jealous of men that they have this like, they can be like desired and respected at the same time. And like the more desired they are, the more respected they are. The more respected they are, the more desired they are. And for women, those feel like mutually exclusive. And it's like, if you desire me, then you don't respect me. And if you respect me, then you don't desire me. And it's like, what a fucking impossible decision to.
The gratitude I feel as a lesbian for that is like, it's amazing that I can, that women like me because I'm funny. Like that just in and of itself is such a gift from the lesbian. Like, sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if it's like, I understand our culture is in a horrible place with so many things, but the male female dynamics seem so complicated to me that like, I'm just so grateful I don't have to deal with it. Like I just feel so grateful that despite everything I do have to deal with, at least with my partner, there is equality in my home, and I can be loved for my personality and not just like these weird gender politics, Like,
yeah. And I almost feel like men view funny women as a threat. Some men
100%.
Because it's like, oh, you're larger than life in that energetical sense.
You're commanding, you have opinions, and they want to be the funny one. Yeah.
They always do. They always want to be the funny one.
When a man likes funny women, that's just like, I love that guy. Like, that's just so cool to me. Like, my male supporters and like,
it shows a lot of maturity. It's sexy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is hot. This is hot.
Yeah. Because, like, I can't even imagine not dating someone funny. Like,
same.
Boring. What the fuck does everyone talk about? I can't imagine that. No, I really can't. I can't imagine dating someone that you don't even at least laugh with a little bit. I mean, even in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sexual chemistry better too. You're like,
so
if I only liked you for your body, I literally wouldn't even know how to fuck you. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Wait, so we're talking about gay sex still?
Oh, I just say it as like a transition in the podcast. Did you want to tell us something sexual? You don't have to.
I don't have anything right now. I really don't. I mean,
that's okay. I didn't really either.
I have the libido of an 80-year-old. So I am just like not having as much. I think transition medication just totally strips you for a little bit of your libido.
When I went on estrogen to freeze my eggs, it really fucked with my libido.
Oh, you were probably feeling everything, weren't you? Emotionally speaking.
Yeah. I mean, like, I was very moody, a little snippy, a little sassy, and like, I just couldn't. My clit just was like, no. My clit fully was like, I'm not doing this. Like,
you can't flick it awake at that point.
Yeah, it's just not happening.
Wow.
Yeah, I wrote some jokes about it. It's a part of my latest hour. Just like not being able to get hard as a woman.
Okay, hot take. People say that antidepressants like make you less horny, and I'm like, that did happen to me. But I'm like, antidepressants made me less horny because before I wasn't actually horny. I was jerking off because I was depressed, and I was like trying to get some momentum to not kill myself.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like now I'm like actually the organic amount of horny that I am.
It's like the nut that saves your life. Yeah.
Sounds like the most inspiring book ever.
The nut that saved my life.
Someone reading it being like, I really thought this was going to be about walnuts, but
no, honey.
This is not what
I wanted.
We're talking
about the good. I mean, I was going to say the opposite. I thought they did make me horny. But I mean, I'm raw dog in life.
You
might
have just been feeling happier because feeling happier makes you more sexual.
Horny? True. Oh, I never noticed that.
Studies. Maddie, did you have gay sex this week?
I did not have gay sex this week.
Fuck all of us. What is happening?
But I lived life. I watched the sunrise.
Did you?
What about now? Yeah, but it's because I stayed up really late.
Yeah, I do worry about you a little bit. Alex sent me a start time, and I was like, "There's no way Maddie's making it for that start time. We got to push that later."
I'm just now like 4 p.m. is when I'm like feel like I've had my coffee. You know what I mean? But we're working nights.
It's 4 p.m. You better get that day started, Mama. Yes.
It's all good. I got my blood work done. I am vitamin D deficient. I got a prescription supplement, and now we're gonna be cooking with gas.
Hell
so
yeah.
I did not have gay sex this week, but I also didn't see the sun too much.
What? Oh, as in
just things that people say I should do, but that I refuse to do.
Who needs the sun when you have Prozac?
Amen.
Maddie, if you don't have anything you want to talk about, that's totally fine because we're at the hour anyway.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I don't really have anything to add, but I always love when we get to a gender conversation.
Of course,
really happy.
I almost wonder, like, what about when you're looking more masculine, Maddie? Like, what happens then?
Yeah, I didn't realize that, like, okay, there's room for error here, but I actually feel like, and not to hype myself up too much, but like, I've like lost some weight. I like dyed my hair. I think I'm like learning how to dress better. And like, I've noticed people treat me like a little differently. Not like I'm like, whoa, I'm a new woman. But I was like, oh, people do subtly treat you a little differently. And like when I was like heavier, dressing super masculine, like a fucking Carhartt and a trucker hat and like just no doubt about it.
Do you have a picture of that?
I think I was. I do. I have plenty of pictures of that.
Okay, I'll be leaving right now. I'll just be on my way.
I'm just curious.
Okay, 2 interesting things. One is that I think I was, at least in stand-up comedy, probably not if I was in any other profession, but in stand-up comedy, I think I was weirdly protected from some misogyny by being like one of the guys, because it was like, oh, if they're not treating you like a woman, they treat you like a person.
Bro, that is not just in stand-up comedy. I feel so shielded from so much misogyny. Obviously, you can't really know unless you fully transition and pass. But you can't really know.
Yeah.
Right.
But I have noticed that I think I get treated better than a lot of women in professional settings. I just notice that, like, you good?
Yes, I just saw a chick with a dick just walked inside of my kitchen, and I was scared.
I don't blame you.
I'm so sad.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere, I tell you. Anyway.
But yeah, I've noticed, like, like I was working on a project once with a cis, very femme woman. And I just noticed in every meeting, I just got way more eye contact than she did. She was blonde and like small. And I just feel like little things like that, I notice that I don't know how much better it would be if I was a man, but like, yeah, I just feel like people have always taken me more seriously than a lot of feminine women.
When I talk to guys, I'll say dude or bro or bruh. Like, it'll be like Caitlyn turning the Bruce on for a second. Like, I very much carry myself just a little bit more masculine because I want to make sure I'm getting that respect. You know what I mean? Like, I could be all cunted up.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, bro, like, fuck yeah, sort of thing. And honestly, it's just for my safety.
You're so good at it. You're so good at it.
Are you? Fuck you. Are you lying? Are you lying to me? Okay, I'm like, lying. Yes. I'm like, yes, dude. Like, honestly, honey, like, yes, bro. Seriously, the whole thing, the whole 9 yards of it all, girl. I'm like flapping my hands around like some little sissy. No, I do understand what you mean by broing it up. I do that as well. In my own way.
But the other weird thing about it, I feel, is that also when people take you more seriously, like, because you're just like asserting your dominance when you're like dressing more masc, I think. But people think that I'm being more serious when I dress femme. It reads as professional. If I curl my hair, if I do my makeup, if I wear a dress, people are like, oh, you're like taking this seriously. And if I'm dressed masc, I'm like goofing around.
Do
you feel that? Have y'all both felt like
you just unlock something? The amount of times that primarily men, primarily older, have told me, and comics too, have told me to take my hat off on stage. And I think it's not just like the femininity thing. I think it's like, well, you're not being serious. Like, you're not a serious person wearing that. And I'm like, do you know how many men wear hats? Just like Attell has been wearing his hat on stage, and if anything, this is more professional. His blocks the light from his eyes, okay? You shouldn't wear a hat forwards on stage. Sorry. And he's a phenomenal comic. But, like, I just don't think a male comedian has ever been told to take his hat off. And I'm like, I always hated that. And then it became like my hair moment. You know what I mean? When I started blowing up on the internet, you know, hair theory.
Yeah, I never got what hair theory. People are like hair theory, and I'm like, the theory is that you have hair and it looks different.
Well, the theory is that what?
Like, people just use theory a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brenna, I cut you off.
This is a little more. Go ahead, Brena. You were gonna say
like Marilyn Monroe. Like, if you could imagine what her hair would look like, you know, like that blonde, the swoopy swoop, or Chappell Roan. That's a big hair theory study. Like the red, curly, almost Irish bog witch type of tease. Or let's think of another hair theory, like Lady Gaga, early poker face.
When you have a signature, and I don't think it's just hair, I think it's anything, but when you have like a signature look that is like super organically and authentically you, and it clicks, that can accelerate your career in the public eye.
Oh, right. Interesting. That totally makes sense.
Like, no one else has that hair.
Oh, and yours was the hat?
Vibe.
Backwards hat. Lesbian. Like, I get these drawings from people. Like, thank you so much. Like, I get line, drawings with me in the hat, like, all the time. Like, it became so helpful for my career to be this. Like, in my first special, I put it on as I'm getting on stage. Like, it's become like a part of, and when I think about men telling me to take it off, I didn't think that they were telling me to be less gay. It didn't feel like that. And I never really understood what it was until you just said it, Maddie. It's like
gender nonconformity seems not serious.
Not serious. Yeah. Not professional.
Yeah. And it's very interesting.
That's a great write in about this, listener. If this resonates with you, I would love to hear your perspective on it.
See, for me, it's like, and being taken more serious is just, the more I pass, essentially, and not try and be.
Which is kind of a similar thing.
Mm.
Yeah, it really is. Because it's like, okay, at the end of the day, we just need to please men. Got it.
People want to be able to categorize you, Or
at least make sense of. Or, I don't know. I mean, I have never found people to be interesting when they blend in and never mind. You know what I'm saying. My biggest crush when I was growing up was Lady Gaga in the meat dress. You know what I mean? Like, that was so hot.
That's awesome.
Do I want her, or do I want to be her?
Or do I want to eat her?
Or do I want to eat her?
The egg common trans egg study is like, let's see who your crushes are. Your pop culture icon crushes. If they're all Britney Spears, Katy Perry, Lana, Gaga. Honey, do I have some news for you, little boy?
Well, thank you so much for being here. We're at the hour. Anything that you want to plug, Brena?
I am slowly I'm emerging from my shell. I have just been so hidden this past year because I really wanted to take the transition for myself and really just explore what that looked like, it felt like, and meant to me, and not do it online. But you can find me on the internet. I'm coming back out. I'm coming out.
I think you're so funny, and you can come on the pod anytime. And also, like, congrats. I think, like, when I first saw your content, I didn't realize you weren't already, like, this is years ago. I didn't realize that you weren't already transitioning. I don't know. I just always have perceived you this way.
Oh, stop.
I don't know. Yeah. So I get the ma'am thing. World.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that means the world to me, honestly. And I'm still, I think that the biggest issue is just having that own inner dysphoria, because my voice in the dark side, it's always going to tell me, you look like a man, you look like a man. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. No, I don't.
Brenna, have you heard my voice?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's low, dude.
I know.
It's very low.
It's like, I can go low. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes when I jump on the phone, I'm like, hello, how are you? Like, hi. I don't do all that.
Maddie, you have a deep voice too.
Yeah, I kind of do. I can actually, I'm a little sick right now, so not really. But yeah, my voice is always skewed a little deeper, I think. And some of it is affectation and some of it is just actually my voice, I think.
It's interesting.
But I don't know. I can talk up here, but it's not whatever. Yeah, no, I do. My joke is that I sound like I eat pussy at truck stops.
Yes, and you do. And
we
wait till it's true. We wait for the day that it comes true. And Maddie, anything you want to plug?
I'm on Instagram at Maddie2WIENER, and you can sign up for the mailing list, my stand-up live, or my punch-up live at the link in my bio for when I come on tour, if I'm in your city.
And I've got Detroit, DC, Boston, Minneapolis, Chicago, Montreal, Toronto, Halifax, Pittsburgh, Phoenix, Tucson. Ugh. Get on the text alert, please. Aren't you thinking about doing stand-up, Brenna? I think you'd be so good.
I would love to, and I've been seriously considering taking it to a serious level, but I fear the traveling. I really do.
You don't have to worry about that for a little while.
Maybe it's okay. Maybe I don't have. Okay, you're right. I mean, LA's got a decent scene from what I've heard. I heard New York is really where it's at. But I have been writing my own things too that aren't stand up and just little short sketch comedies that I've been writing that I really would like to put up soon. And maybe they'll live on my social media. Not exactly sure. I'm really inspired by a lot of the divas who do that. So it really is a way. And I have a platform, so it's might as well use it.
You should.
Might as well.
Thank you for listening. Patreon.com/WHGS for 4 monthly bonus episodes, a live stream comedy show, 2 hours every week, uncut episodes, so you get to see everything, plus the ad-free experience. It's a lot. It's a lot of content that we're making for you. Alex is logging the hours. What are you doing for Alex? Alex is being an ally.
Yes.
Don't you deserve something for that?
I think so.
We just gave you a big fat raise, actually.
Yeah. But imagine if it was even bigger.
Imagine if it was even bigger.
Wow.
A bigger budget means more outreach to the guests that you really, really want to have on.
We could expand our production capabilities,
That's
invest
true.
in things like props and other exciting...
We just bought the laser printer to make little toys for...
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did that, so go pay for that.
But mostly, it expands my ability to get a burrito.
Yeah, it really does. So many burritos. The rate that we had before when we were kind of peaking and I was looking to make more investments in the show, we could have done 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
But we can't do that anymore unless you guys donate.
Then let's get this train a-rolling again.
I don't know if you can handle another episode. We might have to bring someone in.
Yeah, oh no, you most certainly would.